Alright guys, so we're going to do a quick video on finding an unknown value. For example, what if we have the volume but we don't have radius? What if we have the volume and radius but we don't have height? Okay, so we're going to review really quick how to solve for an unknown value. And you might remember this as a one-step equation. So let's go ahead and look at a one-step equation. If you have 4x equals, 12, how would you solve this? How would you get x by itself? You need to solve for your xylophones. Now you remember that it's 4 times x, so then you're going to divide on both sides, because whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other. And we want x by itself, so we're going to divide by 4 on both sides. We want to cross cancel, x equals 3. So you solved for your x, okay? So now let's look at another example. Let's say your volume is 25 centimeters cubed, right? And we're looking at the volume of a cylinder. And we know that the volume of a cylinder is V equals pi r squared times the height. So we have the volume. Okay, we know what pi is. Let's pretend our radius, the radius right here, it's only halfway. Let's say it's 6. Okay, so times 6 squared. But we don't know what the height is. We don't know how tall our cylinder is. So we're going to keep our variable red because that's what we're looking for, okay? That's our unknown. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to have to use a calculator. So we have 25 equals 3.14 times, 6 times 6 is 36. So times 36 times the height. So on your calculator, you're going to do 3.14 times 36, and you're going to get 113.04. So let's bring down everything. Okay, bring down everything. 25 equals 113.04 h. Okay, you got to bring down your h because we haven't solved for it. So look at this one-step equation. We got to get our height alone. Okay, and we're going to do that by dividing, because the operation between height and 113 is multiplication. So we got to do the opposite. And we're going to divide by 113.04 on both sides. That's going to cancel, just like equations, okay? You've done equations before. Now we have the height by itself. Okay, bring it down. And now you do 25 divided by 113.04. And you're going to get 0.22. And that is your height. So don't be afraid of decimals. And you have to remember that in order to isolate a variable, right, we want to get height by itself, so we got to divide on both sides by 4. So then these cancel, and height equals 3. This was a very simple problem. Okay, now we're going to use that same concept to solve for an unknown variable. In this case, it was the height. Alright, so I would like for you to give a problem a try. So if you have a cylinder, okay, we don't know the height. The radius is, let me see, the radius I'm going to give you is 8.4 centimeters. You know what pi is. The volume I'm going to give you is 238.4. And what else do you need? The height. Okay, but we don't know what the height is. You're going to solve for that. So go ahead and solve for this unknown variable by using your formula and plugging in. Okay, so pi r squared times height, divide everything. Oh, my bad, guys. Just height. Okay, so again, you're solving for height. Plug in everything that you have. and then isolate the variable. There's your problem.